Welcome back, everybody. We shall continue our delving into the situation here.
I have no quarrel with those who respect my forest.
A number of men armed with quarterstaffs come. Sinayad says that they are to administer the punishment. He asks who we are. Says he has no quarrel with us. He also says that Aldeth might have neglected to mention the Druid that he and his band of hunters cut down in cold blood. Aldeth says that this is a lie, as befits the uncultured barbarians that they are. So we don't really have any evidence one way or the other. We can only act in the moment with what we have at hand. Both sides say that the other is responsible for the death of one. But presently, only Aldeth really is under threat, so I think I shall come to his side and ask the Sinayad, don't you think you're being rather harsh? We can't just let you murder Aldeth. Come now, why don't we come to a peaceful solution? He says we have made our choice. We will suffer together with our hunter friends. So be it. Let's have Zan prepare a sleep spell, perhaps. I'll put a couple to sleep, and just one. Try and quickly finish off this Sinayad. Emlyn and Jahira back away for now. We've slain Sinayad. We'll move on to the next Druid. And the last. Quickly eliminate the slumbering one. Let's see what the Sinayad had. Some leather armor and an unidentified ring. Aldeth, what do you have to say for yourself? He gives us his gratitude, and says that if we ever travel to Baldur's Gate, we are to come to the Merchants League, and he will aid us in any way he can. He gives us a small token. But Khalid leveled up. A potion of heroism, perhaps. Shall pass that off to myself, and the ring to Zan. See if we can figure out what it is exactly. Some magical properties. And let's address Khalid's level up quickly. Just some added experience points and combat prowess. Alright then. So this must be the hunter's cabin, some sort of lodge. Let's see what we find inside. Seemingly empty.
I've done had enough of this.
Is there anything of interest to find? The chest here. It's locked. Our first chest we've come across that we've been unable to pick. Well, let's see if we can remedy that. We have this potion of perception, which will temporarily increase our thieving abilities, especially picking locks. So I'm going to see if that gives us the edge we need. And it did. So let's see what we find now. The rainbow obsidian necklace, some healing and invulnerability potions, hefty sum of gold pieces, and some unidentified arrows. I would say that those will offset the cost of the potion we just imbibed. Let's see what else we have down here. Let's explore to the southeast. See if we find anything of interest down there.
We follow the righteous path, the path of hell.
So we came into the middle of a quarrel between the Shadow Druids and a huntsman. Hopefully we made the right choice there. But without any evidence, it's difficult to say. What will we find out here? Some Tasloi. They seem hostile enough. We'll deal with them if we can. Let's go ahead and make this easier on ourselves and horrify as many of them as possible. All of them. And they're scared. Some are able to continue their attack. They should fall before long, though. What's this? A cloak of some sort? What did he have to do with that? I vaguely recall a quest that we were given. I think its name was Girk, perhaps? A dwarven-looking fellow in the one of the inns. I think it was the Jovial Juggler, or perhaps the Burning Wizard at Baragost. He tasked us with finding his cloak that was taken by Tassel in Cloakwood, of all places. Maybe that's just the one we're looking for.
I've done had enough of this.
Let's take a look. It's an unidentified cloak of some sort. So I suppose it matches the description. We'll take that back and see what he has to say. First we'll dispatch this last Tassel. Zan scores the killing blow. And we'll continue back this way now, having found that cloak. As they walk, we'll take a look at it. Just a magical cloak. Seems nondescript for now, but these things typically have greater enchantments bestowed upon them. We'll see if this is the one we seek. But for now, let us continue along our path. We're still looking for this Davorn, who seems to be the true master behind the Iron Crisis, as far as we can tell. So we make our way through these dense trees and foliage. There's some dreadwolves attacking Jaheira to the west.
Time for a bit of the rough and tumble.
Dispatch them if we can. More from the sides.
Time for a bit of the rough and tumble.
Not terribly difficult, although they do have a substantial experience reward. They seem immune to cold damage, evidenced from our longsword. Its enchantment doing no extra damage. We can do this in. Step around. And he arrives too late for the party, unfortunately, but nevertheless, we are successful and we'll continue on. Let's see what we find. There's no telling how long this Cloakwood extends, but I hear running water. Perhaps we've come to a river of sorts. We can use that as a landmark. Here we have a bridge to cross. Who's this? A man by the name of Corin. What to make of this? I'm going to break character for about a moment, and I think that this is a character we wish to travel with. But unfortunately, this means that we must give up one of our party members who has traveled so faithfully with us. And presently, I think that we can do with only one paladin. No, I shall not be removing myself, but rather Ajantis. I think that our time together is quickly drawing to a close, so I'm going to remove what items of his I care for, handing them off to myself and Khalid for now. I shall wield his sword as he did. Give this one to Khalid, and this full plate mail armor I shall don. And with that said, we're going to speak to this Corin.
Hold a moment.
See what he has to say. It's refreshing to find other people in this wood. He is a thief and an archer. He's been alone in the wilderness for far too long. There is a hunt that he wishes to take us on and share in the rewards. Yes, tell us more. He's been hired by the mayor of Baragos to hunt down a great winged dragon that's been plaguing the caravan routes, with a 2,000 gold reward for its head. He wishes to allay our fears. The only descriptions of the beast include a deadly barbed tail, and from his knowledge of the wildlife, that's something unique to the wyvern, a cousin to the dragon, but far less deadly. So it's not a dragon that we seek, perhaps a lesser prey. Yea or nay? Say yes, we shall join you. Collect the heads of those soon-to-be-sorry wyverns. And Jontis, I must bid you farewell for now, but it has been an honor to travel alongside you.
I'll lead 'em well.
And let's correct our party formation here. We're a team bound by honor. Why is everything always so complicated? I don't know, Ajantis. It just sometimes works out that way. But he's been an invaluable ally and friend for some time. But we shall continue for now. Let's see what this Corrin has exactly. So he has a bow of his own. I think we had a composite longbow that might be better suited for him now. And we'll need to get him a better pair of armor whenever we are able. I think I might have some leftover plate mail for you. So pass that along. And the helmet as well. Sounds like combat is brewing. Spider! Huge spider from nowhere.
Time for a bit of the rough and tumble.
And I think he just slew it almost instantly. Nice work, Corrin. So the reason behind that might be due to his stunningly high 20 dexterity points. Being an elf, he has a bonus of 1, so somehow along the way of his adventures he came across another point of dexterity. But with such a high score in the attribute, his damage will be unparalleled with a bow. Let's take a quick break here, pause, and we'll come back in the next video. Thanks.